So the next person is another funny person. I'm sure you will love it again. Just pay attention and respect him. His name is Tony. Welcome, Tony. Thank you very much.
Hello. How are we? Fuck, I can't read my prompt sheet. Okay, well, we'll have a go. Nice to meet you all. You can probably tell I'm not from around here. I'm from up in the Arctic Circle or Newcastle upon Tyne, as you might know better. But I love being down here, that 300 miles closer to the equator. It's so much warmer, and the Welsh warmth is always nice, of course. But it's wet down here, isn't it? It's a bit wet, it gets cold, it's the UK, it's what you expect. But you do develop this sort of morbid fascination with the weather when you're British, I think. So I've been reading a bit about weather around the world, and you know, the really bad stuff that we don't get in this country, hurricanes and such like. And there's hurricanes, there's cyclones, and I never knew what the difference was. Cyclones are in the southern hemisphere, and they're basically just hurricanes that run the opposite way around. So I wondered, does that mean if one went through Swansea, it would look absolutely fucking amazing afterwards? I'm not too sure. Now, is there anybody in from Swansea apart from the Hungarian dumpling? No, okay. It's only a joke. If I was telling a joke in Swansea, I obviously wouldn't say a Swansea. I'm too much of a coward. But I wouldn't say a Cardiff either, just to make sure I get out of here in one piece. I'll probably say Newport, because, well, who wouldn't, you know? And if I was telling a joke in Newport, I'll probably still say Newport, to be honest, because they don't give a toss over there. They'll probably petition the council to have a cyclone come through if they thought it was going to benefit them. So, a bit about me. I'll tell you what, I've got to say this, mate. I have never ever felt the need to have a go at someone for the colour of their skin. But when that orange bastard got back in the White House, what a man, I cannot stand. Very pro-immigration, my whole family. In fact, a very good friend of ours is an immigrant, Sue, fantastic person. She's from the Falklands, which you probably think doesn't sound very exotic. But to my knowledge, she's the only penguin in Blackwood with a mortgage and a Nissan Qashqai anyway. So, as you may be aware, today is the first day of Lent. So I personally have given up observing religious customs for the next 40 days. Why don't you join me? As you can tell, I'm a bit of a chunker. Let's be honest. I did lose a few stone last year, but by God, it's difficult. My relationship with food, I would say, is a love-hate. It can be difficult. So I try and avoid temptation by not going to the supermarket, because it's stacked everywhere, isn't it? So you get your home shopping delivery, which removes that desire. And I was waiting home for a delivery a couple of weeks ago, and I heard a vehicle pull up outside, and music blasting from the cab, and it was, "You, my brown-eyed girl." And I looked out the window, I said, "Oh, it's the Morrison's van." I'll be honest, that's about as good as it gets. Another reason not to go to supermarkets is the aggressive sales tactics that they use. The checkout section in the supermarket next to me is 10 items or else, which is a little bit intimidating. I don't know what it is, but every time I go near a buffet, I am paralysed with fear. I don't know why, I just can't help myself. I can describe my efforts to develop an artificial testicle with one word: shambolic. Thank you. My sister phoned up at the weekend. Now I've been down here for 18 years, she's never visited. But she phoned up, she said, "I think I'm going to come down and visit, because I haven't seen you for a while. Is your spare room made up?" I said, "No, it's real." What a strange question. The wife, sad report, it's a true story as well. Wife left me in January. She said I was dismissive. I said, "Yeah, whatever." So I'm on the lookout for a new partner. And I'm not shallow, I don't think I am. I don't care what somebody looks like, how big they are, what colour hair they have, blah, 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 blah. It's what's on the inside that matters to me. So I bought an endoscope. And it turns out everybody is absolutely fucking hideous on the inside. But I haven't tried putting it down the throat yet, so there's still hope. Sorry, I need to read this. But I don't really get attracted to anybody these days, and I don't know if it's my age or what. So I went to the doctor's, and she did a blood test, and she said everything's absolutely fine apart from we've got a high iron count. I thought, well, that explains the attraction to magnets. I know. I'm very sorry about this. I cannot read from this distance. So, I was given a voucher for an introductory session with a dominatrix. So I thought, well, we can't waste this. Sounds like fun. Went down there, the address on the voucher, hoping for an evening of torture and humiliation. Not dissimilar to this, if I'm honest. But we get there, the address, knocks the door. This woman come out, very stern-looking woman. She took the voucher off us. She said, this only entitles you to one punishment. Well, that was a kick in the nuts. I do apologise. I was recently caught up in a bank robbery and I was held hostage for 4 hours. 4 hours. You can imagine how happy I was when I was released. Best moment of my life, hands down.
Brilliant.
Thank you. I decided I would go making some biscuits. So I looked online, looked for a recipe. No search results at all. I'd only gone on block cookies, so no. You know, these are proper dad jokes, mine, don't they? I am a dad, funny enough. You probably tell. You probably thought I was coming to pick one of these up and take you home. Been reading a bit about trying to develop my vocabulary and reading a bit about collective nouns, etc. And did you know the collective noun for hemorrhoid treatments is a pile? For sex toys, it's a fist. And I think there should be another one that we can add to the dictionary, but we'll have to probably start a petition. And it's, I hate this word, mate, I'm going to have to swear, so brace yourselves. It's a C word as well. Cunts. The collective noun for cunts should probably be a parliament, or an assembly, or a White House. I can't even mind it. We'll have a vote afterwards. We'll take collective responsibility. Oh, fucking hell, sorry. I absolutely, we've got any Americans in? I absolutely will not have it any other way, but Americans cannot tell the difference between punctuation and menstruation, period. Good friend of mine told me he's volunteered for pioneering brain surgery. I said, what the fuck are you playing at? Are you a window cleaner? He said, no, I'm going to be the patient. I said, oh, you want your head looking at? Crackers. So I've gone green, got rid of the car, bought a horse. Best decision ever made. Telling somebody at work and she said, oh, horse, eh? How many hands? And I went, I'm not falling for that. None. Hooves, it's got hooves. 3. It was cheap. I haven't even got a stable. It's in the spare room. Oh, fucking hell, it's in the spare room. My sister's coming. She'll have to go on the bottom bunk. Fucking... Right, that's it for me. I've got a few things to sort out with the sister coming and a horse. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you for laughing. Enjoy the rest of the show. Thank you, mate.
Give it up for Tony. Thank you, Tony. That was amazing.